Hello everyone and welcome back to Comic Vantage. So today's episode is the Diamond Preview Spotlight for books that are coming out in December of 2018. If you don't know what the Previews Guide is, it is the guide that is issued by the Diamond distributors that your retailers use to buy all their books that are coming out. This actually lets you know what's coming up, books, toys, statues, all kinds of crazy stuff. Good fun. And they also put out a retail version for us retail customers to take a look, so we can like fill in order forms, hand them to our retailer and say, hey, order this for me. So what I do is I go through and I check this out and I give my opinions on what I think is going to be good, what's going to be hot, what's not. And it looks kind of like a lackluster month for December, but there are a few hidden gems in there that I'm going to seriously recommend. So without further ado, let us get started. Let's start in DC. Right here. This is the very first thing that we are taking a look at. The Batman Who Laughs, issue number 1. Absolutely gorgeous jock artwork and interior. And he's supposed to have a new sidekick, which sounds kind of interesting. The Batman Who Laughs was definitely the breakout character for the Dark Knight Metal series, as everybody knows. And, you know, we can't really blame him. The guy is just awesome. So next book on this list is this new talent showcase number 1. I was really intrigued by this, and I think everyone should give this a shot. It's the very first issue coming out. It is in a prestige format, so it is an $8 price tag, a little bit pricier than what we're used to. But latest graduates from the DC Talent Development Workshops try their hands at writing and drawing DC characters. This could be really good, especially if we have a breakout star, a writer or artist. I mean, we can actually see some value on this thing. We're looking at spec people, so I would say grab that as well. And, you know, we have our normal, like, Batman and Justice League and all those other books coming out too, but, you know, nothing else really stood out. And then we get to, where are you? There we go. Red Hood and the Outlaws. Now, I'm just spotlighting this just because everyone should be reading this book. It's absolutely amazing. Buy it, buy it, buy it. This issue sees Batwoman joining him. Red Hood, Batwoman, both exiled from Gotham City by the Batman. And they are finally working together, trying to take out the underground secret cabal of the Underlife. Been a great read. There hasn't been a bad issue yet. I would definitely recommend everybody pick that up. Along with this one, Scooby-Doo, issue number 32. Scooby-Doo 32. Scooby-Doo has been an amazing ride. A great, great story. I know everybody's thinking it's Scooby. It's for no, it's not for kids. This issue specifically deals with the undead Fred. Fred has come back. He is a zombie-like monster leading the monsters. His entire army attacking everyone. Awesome read. Everybody should be on this book. That's all I got to say about that. And last up from DC that I am recommending is Teen Titans number 25. And this one specifically is because it's the origin of Crush. Crush seems to be the breakout character from this series. She is Lobo's daughter. Everybody seems to really love her, so I really see some potential in this book here. I would say grab it. All right, and now we go to the Marvel side of life. And here we have Ben Grimm. He's getting married, yada yada. I don't care. Now, what I do care about, though, is the variant cover from this wedding special, and that is this absolutely beautiful She-Hulk variant cover. I need to get this. I love Art Germ artwork. I love She-Hulk in general. She's an absolutely amazing character. I've really fallen in love with her the last couple of years. Beautiful character. Absolutely love her. And it's funny because interesting story behind this is Art Germ posted this picture up on Instagram and on Facebook, and I guess he hasn't been keeping up on it, and he said he didn't realize she had become so Hulk-like. I love that. Yeah, she's an absolute beast of a character. I love her. She's amazing. All right, what do we have next? We have... Oh, and she's going on a date with Thor in this month. I think it's in Avengers or something that I'm not keeping up with or something. Anyway, also this month we have X-Force number 1. And this is going to be a biggie because there are 8 variant covers. As you can see, people are going to go variant cover crazy, especially with Scotty Young doing a cover, remaster Mike Mignola cover. And of course, you can't have an X-Force without a Rob Liefeld cover. This is the new team being led by the new young, sleeker Cable. So that should be interesting as well. Also this month, Winter Soldier #1. Not a book I normally keep up on. I know a lot of people like Winter Soldiers. I figured I'd better give you guys a heads up. Cool variant cover by Bill Sienkiewicz. I wish I could see it because I love Bill Sienkiewicz artwork, but they do not show it, which makes me a sad panda. All right, and then also coming up, oh, actually you can see it right here on the next page. Namor, Defenders #1. Silver Surfer, Defenders #1. Hulk, Defenders Doctor Strange. As you can tell, the Defenders are coming back. So we have our Defenders team coming up, and this whole tie-in, lead-in into it. That brings us to the Defenders, issue #1. Like I said, Namor, Silver Surfer, Doctor Strange, and Hulk. Cannot go wrong with that. Now let's see, what do we have next? Oh, not a book I usually keep up with. I really just haven't even, given a crap about this whole Spider-Geddon thing. I've never been a huge Spider-Man fan. Although I did love Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, the whole new series with his kid, the whole alternate universe sort of thing. And this got my attention. And this is Spider-Girls #3. The one in the back there is Annie, Spiderling, the alternate future or the alternate timeline daughter of Peter Parker and Mary Jane. But this cover is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to skip the first 2 issues and just buy this just for that cover. Man, that is gorgeous. I love it. All right, and we only have one more book to spotlight, and that is, where are you, Car 54? Where are you? Oh, here we go. Actually, a few books to spotlight. Star Wars, Age of the Republic. So we have this whole new series coming out of chronologically tell a series spectacular adventures featuring your favorite Marvel characters. So for the first month, we have December, Qui-Gon and Darth Maul. January, we have Obi-Wan and Jango Fett with a special. February, we have Anakin and Count Dooku. And 2019, we have Padme and General Grievous. And it actually rather amuses me that each month they pair a really cool character with a character no one can give a crap about. I'll leave you with that, and you decide which is which for each month. All right, first month here, we have this. This is the variant cover for Darth Maul. Beautiful cover. Absolutely amazing. And then this one over here is the normal cover, along with the Qui-Gon book for the month, for December. Wow, that's a great cover. Man, that is just beautiful artwork. I love that. So that there is Marvel for the month. And now we go on to the next segment of the Previews Guide. Now, Previews Diamond Distributor always gives Marvel and DC their own book, and then the rest of the companies all get smashed into the other, and this encompasses everything else. Now, what's interesting is they show this awesome cover for Conan the Barbarian, but this book does not come out until January 2019, so it's not even solicited in this book. But, it's still cool to see. All right, where do we want to start with? Our first book out of this is Die #1. Man, I am jumping on this right now. I am telling all of you, run out, buy this book, put it on your pre-order list, do whatever you need to do, get it. If there's a variant cover, make sure you grab that as well. This book sounds absolutely amazing, and it also gives me the same feeling that I had with Skyward, Dead Rabbit, and Analog, and we all know how those books turned out. They are all optioned. I'm getting the same feeling. So apparently what we have here is we have a group of kids in their teenage years who travel out of the woods to play Dungeons and Dragons, and they go missing. Fast forward 2 years, they are found 50 miles away 2 years later, and they will not talk about what happened. That lays down the groundwork for the new segment. They are now adults, and they have to face the same evil that they fought previously as children. Absolutely amazing story. I mean, that just sounds so cool. I cannot wait to read that. Also next up from Image Comics, Prodigy #1. Now, Image is really just kicking butt lately with all these amazing titles they're put out. It's like they're just giving everybody and anybody a chance that has a good story, and I love that. This sounds really neat as well. This is a Mark Miller, though. Edison Crane's not content being the world's smartest man and the most successful businessman. His brilliant mind needs to be constantly challenged. Seriously, this dude's supposed to be perfection, Nobel Prize-winning scientist, genius composer, Olympic athlete, expert in the occult, and now international governments are calling on him to fix problems they cannot handle. This sounds really, really neat. Very exciting. We all know it's Mark Miller, so the story should be really good. It is only 6 issues, though, which really worries me because Mark Miller's stories are all so absolutely amazing until the last issue. For me, the last issue is always rushed. It's always good, and he's hurrying to close everything out because he has such this amazing build-up, and then it's like done. You know, I think Mark Miller needs to write a monthly book and not just these little mini-series. But then again, that is my opinion. Half the time, I don't even know what the crap I'm talking about. All right, the next one that sounds really interesting for the month of December is The Freeze #1. This actually sounds really good. The entire human population is frozen by a mysterious global event, all except Ray, and only he has the power to unfreeze them. That actually sounds crazy, totally out there, and I love it. They do give us some panels over on the side here to show you a preview. Dialogue is really good, very believable. Artwork is great. The panels, the story panels, are very traditional, as you can see, all evenly spaced and balanced, so that's a nice little twist as well. It still looks very good, though. I would say jump on this. It's going to be good. Also from Image in December is Spawn Kills Everyone #2. I'm back and I'm killing it. A couple years back, Todd McFarlane did a one-shot where Spawn kills everyone. It was a fun story. Everybody went bonkers over it. It was so good. And now he's going to do a 1 of 4. He's doing a little 4-issue miniseries with this. So this should be really good as well. Looking forward to that. And next, here we go. I just wanted to spotlight a couple trades that are coming out this month. One in particular right here. Farmhand, volume #1. If you haven't read this yet, here's the trade. Here's your chance to pick it up and read it. Very, very good. And then also, A New World trade paperback coming out. 176 pages, $17.99. You cannot pass this up. This was also a very good story. And next up, are we done with Image? Let us find out. We are not done with Image. The very last Image book on this list, Walking Dead #186. I do like Walking Dead, but personally, I don't read it monthly. I pick up an issue every now and again if it actually tickles my fancy, but never really read it monthly. This one I think I'm going to pick up just for that cover right there. That Bill Sienkiewicz Negan cover. I've been picking up a lot of his covers he's been doing for Walking Dead. The man is amazing, and wow, that is a creepy, evil-looking Negan. I cannot wait to see that in person. Alright, so that is it for Image, I believe. Yes, it is, because now we get into Dark Horse. Mike Mignola, Hellboy Winter Special 2018. It's Hellboy, it's Mike Mignola. What more do I have to say? And it looks like this entire month they're doing this whole Tales from the Mignola-verse. We have the BPRD, a couple different books. We have a trade. We even have some of the 1956 issues. I mean, it's the mind of Mike Mignola. You cannot go wrong. And next, what do we got? Oh, still in Dark Horse. Brian Wood and Mac Chatter are back with Sword Daughter #4. I was really bummed out with the way 3 just kind of ended, and I was like, what? I thought they were done, and here we are. We're coming back. It's going to be a couple months since the last issue. Really excited to read this. Elsbeth and her dad are on the run from the 40 swords. They end up in Northern Europe. This should be, she learns the history of her sword that she has, so this should be really cool. I loved the way the last issue ended with her as an adult going to save her dad. Beautiful book. I thought that's where this one was going to pick up, but it's not. Apparently she's still a kid. But history of her becoming an ass kicker. Gotta love it. Let's see, what else do we have? As you can tell, I love comic books. I get so excited reading all of these. It's amazing. Where are you? Oh, here we go. This is one that grabbed my attention. I should have spotlighted this earlier just because by the time I'm showing this one, this is issue 4, and this is the Teenage Mutant Turtle Macro Series, number 4, Raphael. It's all about him. Why I want to spotlight this is because we have Kevin Eastman writing and art duties. You can't get any better when it comes to Ninja Turtles. No one knows the characters better other than Eastman and Laird. Those are the two guys you want writing and drawing your turtle books. All right, let's see. What do we have after that? I think we are out of Dark Horse, and we are getting into Dynamite comics. Yes, yes, yes. Dynamite brings us Vampirella and Reanimator and the Jericho. This one is right up your alley because this is a Cullen Bunn horror story. You cannot go wrong. Vampirella, such a storied history. This woman has been all over the place. I mean, you know, alien vampire retconned into like a goddess or something. I don't remember anymore. Reanimator, great horrors from out of the 80s. Absolutely loved them, and this is very cool. I love that Dynamite takes these older properties nobody wants and breathes new life into them. Cullen Bunn writing this. And over here, this is the variant cover I will get. Now, you may have heard me mention this guy before, but this is Stuart Sager. I love this man's artwork. I met him 15, 20 years ago at a San Diego Comic-Con. He was promoting his own comic book called Shiver in the Dark, which I still own. I have an original piece of artwork from this man. Love it. God, this guy does beautiful work. Anyway, I'm getting off on a little tangent there. The other book from Dynamite this month, Hack and Slash versus Chaos Comics. Raw. That's all I gotta say. I'm a old school Chaos fiend. Absolutely love Chaos Comics. Purgatory, Chastity, Evil Ernie. I mean, I love them all, and I'm so glad Dynamite is actually doing something with them instead of just sitting on these properties. This should be really good. I think it was established a long time ago that Evil Ernie was actually part of the Hack and Slash universe. I mean, even before Brian Pulido didn't have the rights to him. So this will be interesting. I'm very excited to read this. It's always great to see new Chaos stories. Man, it's cool Purgatory cover down here. Love that. All right, what else do we got? Next up. Oh, yes. From Aftershock, Baby Teeth, and this is a hardcover book. If you have not read Baby Teeth, here's your chance. 40 bucks, 224 pages, and it is the first 10 issues of Baby Teeth. This was a great, great story. Everyone knows right now, anything Donny Cates touches is turning to gold. This is absolutely no different. The story is amazing. It's so much fun to read. And then also over here, I just got a spotlight of Walk Through Hell number 7. Because if you're not reading that, you really should be. Oh, let's see. Oh, then we got Lollipop Kids there. Another absolutely amazing story I just got hooked on recently. I look forward to doing more reviews on that in my weekly summaries. All right, next we have from Antarctic Press. This was just too funny not to spotlight. The Barack Panther versus the Tremendous Trump. And as you can see, two different colors. We have a blue color, we have a red color. If you buy the blue version, it is the Barack Panther winning. If you buy the red, it is the Tremendous Trump winning. So interesting, so don't have to take sides there. So, yeah. All right, what else do we got? Next up. Oh, there we go. Also from Antarctic Press. Now, if you guys have never read anything from Antarctic Press, you really should. They do put out some really great books. They've been around a long time. You know, clear back to the 90s and before, they're putting out some really great stories. Right here, this one sounds interesting. The Devil's Number One. And this is supposed to be based on a true story. It's a true life horror story rooted at the end of World War II. The two Japanese soldiers struggle to make it through a deadly island swamp as the dark sins of their less honorable Japanese soldier comrades come back to extract their bloody revenge. Small press, horror story. You cannot go wrong with this, and that sounds really good. And you're supporting small press. Support small press. Love it. And let's see. And then we bounce down here. All right. Over here. Devil's Due First Comics. I know you guys might have heard me talk about First Comics before. I absolutely love this company. They put out some great stories, cool books. You know, RRH, Cadaver Dogs of Winter, Serving Soups. They have so many good books, and this one looks like it's going to be right up there. Lovetown #1 by Matt and Josh Hwan, the Hwan twins. If you haven't seen the Hwan twins, they're absolutely adorable. I love them to death. They're always smiling when you see them at conventions. Stop by and say hi. They'll love it. When famed artist Fillmore Hauser is killed at one of his infamous soirees, Detective Saxon must find the murderer. This book totally sounds like a supernatural clue. And I love this cover. Seriously, it's simplistic black and white with a red splash. Reminds me a lot of Frank Miller's Sin City. Comes out in November, 24 pages, black and white, $4.99. Again, support small press. And we got a huge jump down here. Where are you? Oh, here we go. And now we are into Valiant. And with Valiant, we have Livewire #1. Absolutely gorgeous cover. Now, this cover really got me for one simple fact, is that this is an Adam Pollina cover. I haven't seen Adam Pollina do anything comic books since the 90s. You know, I guess he just got tired of doing his dandy bear mustache comb. But really, this cover is absolutely beautiful. We have a great black and white version over here. So not only are you getting an awesome story by a great character, Livewire is an amazing character, but then you get this beautiful cover. So yeah, definitely worth picking that up. And then also from Valiant Comics this month is Bloodshot #2, Rising Spirit. Again, I am spotlighting it just because I love that cover. Second thing is, though, Bloodshot is just going crazy in popularity. People are really digging him. Simple fact, movie's coming out starring Vin Diesel playing Bloodshot, so that is going to make the popularity of the character go up. I would suggest you guys hop in and read this. This actually is showing his very first mission with Project Rising Spirit, so that's actually very cool. I like that a lot. I believe that might be it. Oh, I have one last thing to show you guys. And this is a good one. Not your typical thing that I would show, but right here, I gotta show this. One Last Time in Print, the original Akira manga series. 35 years ago, this story came out. One of the most absolutely amazing stories ever told in anime or manga. I love it to death. I love the artwork, love the story. You know, it's been out already in several iterations in comic book form, but this is a hardcover box set. Beautiful. Love that. It's totally worth picking up. So, anyway, guys, that is my opinions on December solicitations for Diamond previews. So, like I said, you know, these are my opinions. You know, you guys may think of something different. If you think of a book that's coming out in December and you want to spotlight it, you know, leave me a comment down below. Let me know. I love talking about comic books. So, like always, guys, to my current subscribers, thank you for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you all to death. Make sure you keep commenting, keep thumbing up, keep sharing, share. Put this on Twitter, put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook. Spread the word of Comic Vantage. Go forth and multiply, my children. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. Hit that little CV down in the corner. It's in the, you know, the lower right-hand corner right there. See it? The green CV. And hit that bell up in the upper right-hand corner. It gives you all notifications, let you know when my cool videos are coming out. And like always, guys, thank you for watching, and take it easy.